back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're returning, welcome to round 2, honey. And if you're new, hi. My name is Ntibengwedle, but I go by Kerina. Welcome to my crazy chaotic life. How you doing? Period. Hi guys. Finally. So guys, we're finally doing the sit down video that I've been promising you guys. It's an updated get to know me video for those who are new here, and there's actually a large fraction of us that are new here. So yeah, I know that everyone will go back to the old videos to check as to who's this girl, what she's all about, and so forth. But yeah, guys, I do have a few questions. You guys didn't send a lot of questions, and I think I understand because this is still like a new channel. We only have 260, I think, subscribers in here, and 263 is a lot, guys. You know, I always say that if I picture 263 people outside, it's quite a lot of, you know, a lot of people. But yeah, I'm so grateful that you guys are here, and I do have some questions. I managed to transfer them from that phone to this phone because that's what I use to vlog. So I'll be answering a few questions, guys. I think we have 22, if not 23 questions, so it's not a lot of question, and I'll try to be as detailed as possible. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and some of you guys were spicy, I tell you. Yeah. Let's get right into it, guys, without wasting any time. The reason why I'm wearing all black, I just came from a funeral. Yeah, sadly, one of my good friends have lost their dad. Yeah, no, it was a very touching sermon. Is it called a sermon? Why am I thinking about the fish now? But it's salmon, isn't it, guys? I'm not crazy. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go straight to the question. Okay. So the first question says, "Hi dear, what is your middle name?" This one was one of the most randomest questions, but I think, yeah. So guys, I have Ntsabeng is my first name. Doreen is my middle name, and then I was born Ekhohlua, and now I'm a Kwetla by marriage. All right. Yeah, I also have an additional name which comes from my mother's side of the family. It's not on my ID, but yeah, I'd like to think that's what my maternal grandmother gave me, or named me rather. Hey mommy, as a YouTuber, what social media platforms do you use the most? Guys, my primary social media platform, honestly, WhatsApp. That's how personal I am, like WhatsApp. And then I'm still trying to get used to Instagram, guys. I'm not an Insta girly. I think judging by my following on Instagram, a lot of you will tell that I'm only starting, you know, gradually gravitating towards Instagram. Yeah, most of my things are WhatsApp and YouTube. YouTube mainly because of this channel. And yeah, those are my social media platforms. I am on Facebook. I hardly interact on Facebook, but I do post here now. But mainly Facebook and TikTok are the same. I just go there, browse, watch some funny videos, and so on. But I hardly interact on those platforms. All right. This one says, "Hi, Mama. Thank you for the platform. And I hope I'm not being too forward, but how did you meet your husband?" Wouldn't you guys like to know? So, I met my husband in 2014. I met my husband over 2014. Crazy as it is, we met on social media. And yeah, we spoke for a couple of months. I think the first 6 months I was just giving him the runaround. I was very rude to him. I didn't want to give him the time of the day. And during that time when he approached me, I was in a relationship with someone else. So yeah, I was very rude, like very off like stay away from me. I don't want to talk to you type of vibe. And then I broke it off with the guy that I was in a relationship with. And then let me drink my coffee. I made coffee. I'm not a hot beverage person, but yeah, we made coffee. So like I was mean to him, stay away from me type of vibe. And then finally I broke it off with a guy that I was in a relationship with. And yeah, man, I started conversing with him, how's your day? How you doing? Type of thing. And yeah, we got to know each other. We dated on social media without meeting each other, and then we met later on, and the rest is history. We married now. So yeah, social media. So don't ignore those inboxes. Okay, it might be onto something. And then, hey Han, I really like your vibe and energy. Oh, thank you. What is your star sign? I'm a Sagittarius. I was born on the 18th of December, so I'm definitely a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius. I think yeah, most Sagittarius are very bubbly, but normally the guys are actually quite opposite to the women. But yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. Thank you, Mama. Okay, also this one is very controversial. Hi. Are you religious? I wouldn't say I'm religious, guys. I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in God, but I'm not religious, right? There's a lot of things that are in the Bible that I question, and I think it's only fitting that I question because yeah, hence my spirituality. I'm very spiritual. I question things I don't understand. I don't follow practices I don't believe in. So yeah, I'm very much spiritual. I have a very healthy relationship with God, but yeah, I'm not religious. You'll not find me as one of those religious people who say that you're not supposed to have tattoos or put tattoo marks on your body. You're not supposed to, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. I hope you guys understand the difference. This one says, "Hey Han, you seem to be a very self-aware person. Do you have any insecurities?" Yeah, I think everyone has insecurities. I do have insecurities. Like for instance, the most basic one is that as a woman after having children, your body is never really the same. So yeah, I have a pooch, and I think like I'm out there about how I feel about my body, sometimes how I dress, how I want to cover up. It's one of those things. But yeah, definitely insecurities. I suffer from a lot of imposter syndrome, especially in my career, my 9 to 5. I'm a corporate hen at the finance department to be precise. So yeah, I've just reached a lot of milestones in my career recently that I never thought I'd reach. And for me, I've just been in awe, of how God operates. And yeah, I do have a lot of insecurities. Imposter syndrome is one of them, It's like that feeling of you feeling not deserving of, something. So I do 100% have insecurities, body related as a woman who has had 2 kids. Career wise, I tend to doubt myself a lot in the current space that I'm in. So I do have a lot of insecurities, and I think everyone does, and it's okay. It's normal, You just have to learn to give yourself grace and love yourself fully. This one says, "Hey girl, I hope you're doing well. How do you feel about friendships, and who's your best friend?" Who? I don't think even if I had a best friend, you guys would know them. Because yeah, guys, how I feel about friendships. I feel like friendships are a God thing, you know. Friendships are like any other relationship, whereby some work out and some don't. And currently the friendships that I have in my life are very meaningful. Like, I'm that one person that I'm not going to call you a friend if you're not one, you know? And I think over the years I've struggled a lot with being intentional about my friendships, you know? And also I think it's part of growth. As we're growing, it's like, yeah, chomi, and you know, but sometimes your actions for the other person, they don't really say or validate that you guys are good friends. But over the years I've become very intentional about my friendships. And that's how I feel about friendship, guys. They're a God thing. People come into your life for different reasons. Some are there to stay, some are there to teach you lessons, and some of them are there for seasons, man. You know, it's a season. I'm not I think currently I'm in a space where I'm exposing myself to new connections, as opposed to when I was just very closed off and I was like, no friendships for me. I think I've had some of the worst experience with friends, and I think, yeah, that's why I'm not ready to shoot my shot yet with any friends. And people who want to shoot their shot, I'm not I'm not opposed to that, but it takes time. I'm not an When you see me in my vlogs, I'm very open. I'm not, you know, like, I'm very open, I'm very bubbly. But when it comes to friendship, like when I know that someone is here and they want this friendship, they want to make it work, for me it takes a bit of a while to open up. You know, I'm very guarded of my space. Hence my circle is very small. It's very small. I also have a lot of sisters, and I think it's part of the reasons why I'm so spoiled, or rather, have failed to maintain friendships in the past. But now I know that it's okay to have friends outside my sisters, and the friendships that I do have now, I value them like a lot. And I do not have a best friend. Yeah, I just like to keep it like that. I do not have a best friend. So yeah, I am who I am to you in your life, and you are who you are to me in my life. And that's how we keep it like that. So no best friends. Yeah. Hi Mama. Just a random question. Do you have any tattoos? This one is a funny one because I just made an example about tattoos at the Bible and whatnot. Yes, I do. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I have 4. I have one here on my arm, which is normally the one that people know about. I have one on my ear. I have one behind my ear, and I have one on my back, like my entire spine. The one on my back, I think I have a few pictures on my phone, so I will put it on the screen for you so that you guys can see. It's quite a big one. It's a cover-up tattoo. I used to have the first one on my spine after my mom's passing, and it said that death is not the greatest loss, you know, in life. The greatest loss in life is what dies within us while we're still living. And I specifically got that after my mom's passing. And then I think over the years, you know, after the healing process, I was fine. And I didn't want to have anything about death on my back, and I just decided to cover it up. So like any other cover up tattoos, it's big, it's bolder, it's better. So yeah, I do have a massive tattoo on my back. Let's see. This one says Sawubona and Ombi. I hope you are good. As a mom of, oh, I think she wanted to say mom. As a mom of 2, are you planning on having more kids? Soze, son. No, guys. No. Mm-mm. Personally, 2 is enough for me. 2 is very much enough for me. I do not wish to have more kids. No mga bambi loto, guys. You know, I could have 10 trees raining of money here in the yard, but I would not want to have another child. You know, this one is a bit of a sensitive one because I have people in my life who are trying to be parents, and you know, in time, in due time, in God's timing. And then you get people like us that, you know, given an opportunity to have another one, and I'm like, just no, guys, no, I would not. My husband is an only child, and I come from a big family. I've always only wanted one child, but my husband was against it. As an being an only child, he's like, nope, I'm not having one child. So a compromise was made, and I had my second daughter, my second child, which is my daughter. Yeah. So two is enough. I have a boy and a girl. So I think, yeah, guys, that ship has sailed. I'm okay. I'm good. Hey, Han, how old are you and how long have you been married? I'm 30 years old. I turned 30 last year in December. So this year in December, I'll be 31. So I'm currently 30. And how long have you been married? Oh, I got married in 2019, guys. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So this is my 6th year. Yeah, this is my 6th year in marriage. It's going to be 6 years in August. So I've been married for 6 years. 6 good, strong years. Hi Kay. We see you only cook on Sundays on your vlogs. Do you like cooking? Ish, I don't think I like cooking. I think I cook because we have to eat, not because I like doing it. So it's one of those things. I used to like cooking, surprisingly. There are days when I'm passionate about it and I put my foot in it, but I'm not passionate about cooking. Like, oh, I'm gonna cook this. No. I don't get irritated at someone just asking me, what are we gonna eat? What do you mean? Like, eat whatever you want to eat. But yeah, I'm not very fond of cooking. I'm not. Let's see. Hello, mommy. I love your energy and you seem to always be smiling. When was the last time you cried and why? The last time I cried was today at my friend's father's funeral. Yeah, I'm a very happy person, guys, to be quite honest. But yeah, I cried today. Hence my makeup looks some type of way here. But I cried today because losing a parent is one of the hardest things that anyone can ever go through. And I can attest to that because my mom is late. My mom passed on in 2017. And I haven't been the same ever since. Like, literally. It's a kind of loss that changes you, you know? So, my friend was very close with her father, and I think I've had the honor of witnessing it, you know? And I think when I saw her today, you know, crying, you know, I don't know, it evoked something. Because as someone who's lost a parent as well, I know exactly the feeling, especially a present one, a present parent. So yeah, that was the last time I cried, and that's why I feel like I could feel what she was feeling in that moment because I've been in the exact same shoes. So yeah, that is the last time why I was crying, and yeah. Let's see. This one says, hi Kerina, where are you in life right now? Yo, mama, I wish I knew, hey? I wish I knew where I was in life right now. I'm floating. Oh. I'm in my 30s. Climbing the ladders, the corporate ladder. I'm trying to finesse my career. I'm trying, as a mom of a 10-year-old who will soon be in high school, fighting, for, you know, the best school for him, and yeah, the sister, obviously, because she's in creche. And when that one goes to high school, that one will be studying primary. So that's where I'm at. And yeah, um, currently igniting the spark in my marriage because a lot of things changes, guys, over the years. Yeah, so currently in a good space with my husband, currently in a good space with my kids. If there's anything I would improve with the relationship that I have with my kids, I think it would be to be more involved in their studies, because I hardly have time. I'm also studying. And yeah, so I come back from work, I'm exhausted, and I have to come here. Some days I have to cook, and I have to parent, and I have to wife, and I have to study, and I have to go to work the next day, and I have to vlog. So it's a lot. It's a lot. That's where I'm currently at it live, giving myself grace and just taking each day as it comes. I'm not even going to try to sweat this, okay, guys? Kuningi, anyone. Hi there. Trust that you're doing well. What are the 3 things that make you happy? The 3 things that make me happy, it's first thing, kids, family, and I think self-development. So if I'm around my kids, I'm happy. If I'm around my family and friends, I'm very happy. And then I think more than anything is ambition and self-development. I'm one person, I hate feeling stuck in one place. So, small developments, they keep me going. Small wins, I'm very much a lover of that. Those are the 3 things that make me happy. I think I've lost track of where I was. Let's see. Hi, mommy. As a mother, how's your mental health? Yeah, mental health is like, yo, bro, it's a gamble, One day it's up there and the next day it's like down there. In the ghettos, in the ghetto. So currently my mental health is fine. I've let it go. I've learned to let go of a lot of mom guilt because I suffer from a lot of that. Like I just said, I want to focus on my kids' studies, making sure I'm here for homeworks and projects and so on. But unfortunately, I have to divide myself, in so many portions. Study, do great at work as a leader. I also very much am responsible for other people at a working place, and I never want to be that kind of leader that someone is dreading their job because of me. So I try by all means to be a safe space, create a positive environment for the people that I was chosen to lead in the company, and I feel like, guys, leadership is hard. Yeah, I don't know how other people do it. For me, I feel like leaders are born, guys. They're not made. You either born a leader or not. And for me, I've always thought that I was not a leader. Other people around me, like my manager, they could see the potential that, she does have potential. But I couldn't see it in myself, because some things it's better to when someone sees them on the outside and not when you're in it. But I think over the years I've grown to the idea that I might be a leader. But I still to this day try to be the best leader I can be. So running a team, being a mom, being a wife, being a student, being a sibling and a sister, a support, a pillar, being a daughter, it's all hard, but as my mental health is fine. Yeah, I haven't had an episode since the last time you guys saw me had a meltdown on camera about parenting. So I think I'm in a good space. I'm in a very good space. I don't want to lie. Let's see. This one says, "Hi Kay, how did the name Kerina come about, and what is your real name?" Okay, so my real name is Nsibeng, as I always say in my intro. So Kerina, the other name I spoke about that was given to me by my maternal grandmother is Reneilwe. So at my mother's house, that's what they named me, Renee. So Renee comes from that. And then K, my surname. Like I said, I was born Ekhohlua, which starts with a K. And now I'm a Kwetle, which still starts by K. I've always been Miss K. So that's where the K comes from, you know, K Renee. So that's where it came about. And yeah, that's how we stuck with K Renee. But my first name isn't Nsibeng. When I'm at work, it's Doreen, guys. If you get to my workplace and you're like, can I please talk to Nsibeng? They're going to be shocked. Who's that? It's Doreen. The reason why I opted for Doreen is to accommodate everyone. You know, a lot of people were just stumbling through the name Nsibeng. So I was like, Doreen, just let's keep it at Doreen. And that's who I am at work. And then, hey, girl, at what age did you get married? And do you regret anything in life? Guys, I got married very young. I got married in 2019. So yeah, 29, not 29. 30 minus 6, that's 24. So I got married. Guys, this matte thingy is so dry. It's been peeling off my lips. But I got married at the age of 24. My husband is 7 years older than me. So I'm 30, turning 31. And he's 37, turning 38. So yeah, he's 7 years older than me. I married young. Do I have any regrets in life? 100%. I wouldn't say I regret getting married to my husband, but I regret getting married very young. It has its ups, you know, it has its advantages and it has its disadvantages. And I think the biggest disadvantage was that when you marry young, you still haven't figured out who you are. You know, you're still very much giddy, very much naive, very much, you know, in love. And I feel like you haven't grown. I feel like your 30s, bro, like your 30s, they shape the adult that, you know, you're going to be or you are. So I think, yeah, maybe my late 20s, when I was like maybe 27, that's when I saw the light at the end of the tunnel to say, oh, okay, this is what I want for myself. This is the woman I want to become. But I mean, at 23, 24, I mean, you know, I'm still figuring it out. And I met my husband when I was 20. You get me? In 2014, he was 27. And then 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, we got married. You know, I was very young. I do not regret getting married to him, but I do regret getting married that young because there was still a lot to figure out. I had lost my mom in 2017. 2019, I'm getting married, you know, and now I have to know what it is to be a woman and so forth. And being a mom, it was just a lot, you know. I was just a child who liked things. But yeah, definitely advantages is I've always said that after I reach 30, I'm not having any more kids. And we've done that because, yeah, I had my first child when I was 20, when I met my husband. Yeah. And 2021, 6 years later, we're having the little one. And I think for me, it was the age gap it's okay, but I think I would have done it sooner, you know, because, yeah, they're budding hairs right now. They're not yet gelling, but yeah. Let's see how old are you and how old are your kids? Okay, so this one has, I think, 3 questions. How old are you and how old are your kids? Is your husband the father of both your kids, or are you a blended family? Yo, Sana, okay. Like I said, I'm 30, going on 31. My oldest son is 9, going on 10. My daughter is 3, going on 4. And what is the last question? Is your husband the father of both? Yes, my husband is both the father of... Yeah, he's the father of both kids. He fathers Letoto and he fathers Momo. And no, we're not a blended family. So yeah, if that answers your question. Let's see. Hey Tombi, as a YouTuber, you are doing very well. Oh, thank you, Mama. Who do you look up to? There's a lot of YouTubers that I like, guys. A lot of them. Millennial Mom being one of them. Tati being one of them. Koli, I also like Koli. Um, yo, Baba Ngata guys. I think I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting so many. Sine Gugu, Khomotso Ramano, Tia Smith. Yo, and there's some pretty amazing ladies that I met at Tati's Sip and Paint, and they're also YouTubers, and I've really started like following them. So yeah, there's quite a lot that I like. And for me, I don't really choose ZZ. I watch Namhla. I go on YouTube, and if your vlog is there, I'm giving it a chance. I'm watching it. So I don't really say that I have someone that I'm looking up to. I'm just living life as it comes, guys. I think we all have different journeys, and um, God has things that He's put in each one of us as paths, and I'm just exploring mine with you guys. So I think in terms of YouTube, I don't say there's anyone that I look up to. I just love them so much, and I learn a lot from them. But as to who I look up to, I think that's a question we'll have to come back to. Hi dear, who would you say knows you best? Yo, currently, I don't know. I think it's between my. I know. I think it's definitely at this current moment in my life. It's my sisters. Yeah, definitely my sisters. In marriage, like I said, there's different seasons, and with each season, you're going to be a different version of yourself, and I think that's where the challenge of marriage comes, and you constantly have to learn each other. But I think currently, my sisters know me best. This one is the last one. It says, "Hi dear. On one of your vlogs, you mentioned that you are studying. What are you studying, and what do you do for a living?" I'm studying a financial management degree. And what do I do for a living? I'm in finance. I'm in the finance department. Okay. So yeah. That's what I do for a living. I'm a corporate hen. 9 to 5 vibes. Yeah, so that's what I do. And yeah, guys, those are the questions that I came here to answer. I know this video is very much delayed, but yeah, it's just been a lot, guys. Judging that all black funeral, it's been a lot. Even later this month, I'll be attending one of my mother's sister's funeral in Lesotho. I'm gonna take you guys with, because I haven't been in Lesotho since I think 2005 or 2004, when I lost my grandmother. So I'm very excited to be taking you guys with me. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. If you want to go back and watch the old videos, you're welcome to. But yeah, that's Kerina for you guys, navigating this life thing as we go. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you clarity or an insight as to who I am. And yeah, I will definitely see you guys on the next video. Okay, guys? Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to comment. I love your comments. I love engaging with you guys. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Okay? I think I'm coming up with flu. Hence, my voice is a bit sketchy. Sketchy bongo. So yeah, I think I'm getting the flu. Yeah, guys, I enjoyed answering these questions. They're very interesting. I browsed through the questions, so I was not reading the questions for the first time, but I just browsed through it. Hence, I was saying that, oh, you guys, some of you spurs. But yeah, man. Comment down below if you want to see more sit down videos. What kind of videos do you want me to do? Yeah, but mainly we're a vlog channel. If you want to see something different, comment down below. Tell me what you want to see next. Tell me what you want to know about me. If you guys had any questions of your own, and I'll be sure to answer them in the next one. I love you guys so much. Mwah!